A hearing is taking place in Wisconsin today for a teenager accused of stabbing to death a fisherman near the St. Croix River.
34-year-old Peter Kelly was killed last April after fishing on the Minnesota side of the river. 19-year-old Levi Aker Kendall is accused of stabbing Kelly after he came over to the Wisconsin side of the river. Police say Kelly and his friend had been arguing back and forth across the river with Aker Kendall and his friends before the stabbing at Interstate Park in St. Croix Falls. Ashley Roberts joins us live from outside the courthouse in Balsam Lake. Hi, Ashley.
Kim, the defense attorney and district attorney spent most of the morning going back and forth. The defense attorney filed a motion to have the case dismissed. All parties involved agree an argument is what led to this stabbing. Police say Peter Kelly and a friend went across the river to confront a group of people that included the suspect. There was a physical confrontation, and the victim's friend says when he looked away, Kelly was stabbed. Aker Kendall's friends say he was sitting inside of a truck when the victim placed him in a shoulder lock and tried to wrestle him out of that vehicle. Defense attorney Eric Nelson says evidence shows the victim's blood was found inside that truck, proving his client acted in self-defense. Polk County District Attorney Daniel Steffen told the judge he believes the motion to have the case dismissed is premature.
There's no expert testimony, there's no expert report in any of this material that's been provided, nor that the state has in their possession, that indicates that. Is there blood inside the vehicle? Yes. Was there blood inside, Mr. Kelly's blood found inside the vehicle? Yes. Would that be expected with an individual who stabbed a person who gets a ride back to Minnesota with a bloody knife and bloody clothing, that there would be blood found inside the vehicle? Yes. Is there a dispute about how that blood got in there? I believe there will be.
Based on the discovery that has been provided by the state, again, it's voluminous. Based on the discovery that has been provided, there are no facts that undermine the application of the Castle Doctrine. And therefore, no reasonable jury could conclude otherwise.
The judge ruled with the district attorney and believes that motion filed was premature, and she didn't come to a decision today. She's reserving that right until the trial, at which time she says all of the evidence in this case will be presented.
Ashley, the defense attorney also requested a change of venue. So what did the judge decide about that?
Well, the judge decided that the trial will be held here in Polk County, but the jury will be picked from another county. Where that will be has yet to be decided.
All right, Ashley, thank you for your reporting.